Wait a minute. Wendy Williams just dropped a bombshell, and the internet is absolutely losing it. Her own son, Kevin Hunter Jr., might be the reason she lost control over her fortune. Y'all, this is not just some messy family drama. This is about secret bank withdrawals, wild six-figure birthday parties, and money vanishing faster than a magician's trick. And the most jaw-dropping part? Wendy's bank, yes, Wells Fargo, had to literally freeze her accounts because Kevin Jr. was allegedly out here spending like he was in a real-life episode of Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. But was this just reckless, spoiled spending, or was there something darker happening behind the scenes? Because trust me, there are layers to this story. Let's break it all down. So, Wendy Williams has just come forward with shocking claims. Her own son was allegedly bleeding her bank account dry right under her nose. And we're not talking about a few shopping sprees at the mall. Oh no, we're talking about $100,000 in questionable spending, $120,000 blown on just one birthday party, $80,000 spent just on rent, and get this, his Uber Eats tab may have topped six figures. Chile. What was he ordering? Truffle-infused Wagyu steaks? A personal chef hand-delivering gold-crusted sushi? And here's the thing. This wasn't just some spoiled rich kid moment. Wendy has always taken care of her son. She's thrown him extravagant birthday parties in the past and funded his luxury lifestyle through college. But this wasn't just about a mother spoiling her child. This was straight-up financial bleeding without her permission. Now this is where things take a twist. Because people are starting to wonder, was Kevin Jr. really the mastermind behind all this spending? Or was he just a pawn in something even bigger? Let's talk about his father, Kevin Hunter Sr., Wendy's ex-husband who has a history of financial sketchiness. Y'all remember how he secretly had an entire side family while living off Wendy's money? Not to mention the rumors that he was funneling Wendy's cash to his side chick, Sharina Hudson, so she could live her best life while Wendy was out here working her butt off. And now people are asking, could Kevin Jr. have been moving money to his dad behind the scenes? But wait, there's more. Wendy herself said there was a mystery woman who was allegedly impersonating her to access more of her money. Now that is a major red flag. Who is this woman? And why did Kevin Jr. introduce her to Wendy in the first place? Was this all just a reckless mistake, or was someone orchestrating Wendy's financial downfall? Now this is where things start looking like a full-on conspiracy, because Wells Fargo didn't just freeze Wendy's accounts. They took it a step further and actually got her placed under financial guardianship. Y'all, this is not a small move. When a bank freezes someone's accounts, they believe that person is a victim of financial exploitation or that they're mentally unfit to handle their own money. And in Wendy's case, Wells Fargo saw all these red flags and said, nope, we gotta lock this down. But here's the question. Was Wendy really struggling with her finances? Or was this guardianship a tactic to control her wealth? This is where things start looking very familiar. Because y'all remember what happened with Britney Spears and her conservatorship, right? Britney was trapped in that situation for 13 years before she could finally break free.
And what she does with the hundreds of millions of dollars she earns every year. But what was supposed to be a temporary conservatorship ends up lasting over a decade. Even if she wanted to contest it, with her father controlling her finances, she legally can't hire a lawyer to defend herself. She can't even seek a medical evaluation to reverse a conservatorship because her father has sole control over her health care.
And now, people are asking, is Wendy Williams in the same boat? Because think about it. She's now in a memory care facility. She claims she can't use her phone or iPad, and she's even signed an affidavit demanding an end to her guardianship. She's insisting she does not have dementia, despite some reports claiming otherwise. So the question is, was Wendy placed under guardianship for her own good, or was this a calculated move to keep her from accessing her own fortune? Of course, the internet has been going off about this situation. Here's what people are saying. Hold up, so Wendy's own son was the reason her money got locked up? That's wild. Wow. She gave that boy everything, and this is how he repays her? Just like his father. A hot mess. Not Kevin Jr. living like a billionaire while his mother was out here struggling. This is beyond tragic. And let's not forget, Wendy's own brother, Tommy, has called her out before for abandoning the family. But now, it's starting to make sense why she distanced herself. Maybe she knew something we didn't. This Wendy Williams saga just keeps getting messier by the minute. But now, I want to hear from y'all. Was Kevin Jr. really the one behind all this? Or was he just a puppet in a bigger scheme? And do you think Wendy will actually win her fight for freedom? Could this be another Britney Spears situation?
Did anybody ever explain to you why you're in a guardianship?
No, not exactly. But you know what? There are some things that I do know for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. It's about my money. You know what I'm saying?
Can you talk to me about how Wendy ended up in a guardianship?
My understanding is somebody was in her bank account that Wells Fargo flagged, and there was large withdrawals being taken out.
My son, he overstepped his boundaries in terms of me. You understand? He overstepped his boundaries, and he was inappropriately using my money without telling me crap about it. Like, is he stealing from me? Look, all I know is that in terms of what I'm dealing with, and that this is still going on, because, that's when my money got frozen at Wells Fargo. Thank God. No more money stealing from my son and the other people.
Wells Fargo, your bank, said you were the victim of undue influence and financial exploitation with respect to your money. Who was unduly influencing you? Who is the person that was doing this?
Thank you. Listen, my son is a really good person. You know what? Oh, God, I'm not going to cry about that. Oh, I'm sorry for cursing. Look, my son is a good person, but at this point, he is a horrible person to me. You know what I'm saying? It's the way he moves with other people. You know what I'm saying? And what is going on with these other people at my apartment in Miami? What are you doing? Oh, you spent on what? And what is going on at Wells Fargo?
Or is there something even darker at play? Let me know what you think in the comments. And while you're at it, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next juicy update. Because trust me, this story is far from over.